It's not all the time that Bojangles has new items, but right now they have 3. They brought the bird dogs back, we got a peach cobbler, and they have the Burrito. Today I went and grabbed all 3, so let's try them out. So Bojangles have got all kinds of stuff right now. They brought back the bird dogs, brought back the peach cobbler. Hold on, I don't think they ever had the peach cobbler. I think the peach cobbler is brand new. And then the Burrito. I can't remember if they've had that before or at least something similar, but they got the Burrito. Now the Burrito is a breakfast burrito. So you're getting bow rounds, sausage gravy, eggs, cheese, all wrapped up in a tortilla. Now I know there's a lot of people that don't like stuff like that. Don't like everything all at once. They want their food separate, but I love breakfast. It's my favorite time of the day. You know, like KFC bowls where everything's all together. I like mixing my food. So the Burrito sounds delicious to me. Adding to that, I love Bojangles. I think Bojangles is underrated. I know it's only in select parts of the United States, but even the parts that have it, I don't feel like people give Bojangles enough credit. But yeah, y'all stick around for this review and we'll get right into it as soon as I get back to the house. If you enjoy this video, drop me a like if you don't care. Let's get this review started. Bojangles has been one of my favorite fast food places since I was little. So when they have something new to review, I'm always pretty excited to do it. You know, they don't release stuff all that often. They don't always have new things. And when they do, you never really see them this many at a time. And they even have like a new tea that I didn't get. I'm not a huge fan of tea, but it's a watermelon tea and just wasn't feeling it. So the 3 items, bird dog, Burrito, and the peach cobbler. So the peach cobbler it's their biscuit with their icing that they put on the Bo-Berry biscuits and then a peach like pie filling type of topping. So this is the exact same thing as their other cobblers, but this one's peach. I don't know that they've ever had a peach. So I'm pretty excited to try that. Do that one last. I'm probably gonna warm it up because it doesn't feel very warm. So I'm gonna warm it up in the microwave before we get there. All right, so the bird dog is a hot dog bun. It's a potato hot dog bun with their Carolina barbecue sauce, a chicken tender or their chicken supremes, and 2 pickles. I'm gonna put that one to the side. I'm gonna do this Burrito first. This is obviously a tortilla shell, a big burrito tortilla shell. Inside you have their bow rounds. If you don't know what bow rounds are, they are Bojangles hash browns, but they're potato cakes essentially, deep fried potato cakes. And they have like onion minced in with the potatoes. They're delicious. So you have bow rounds, egg, sausage gravy, and cheese, I believe. And this thing is huge. This burrito is absolutely huge. I don't know why, but I didn't think it was gonna be like true burrito size, you know? All right, here we go. There's sausage in this too, hold on. So there's sausage, potato cakes, eggs, cheese, and a little bit of gravy. This is so good. Obviously, this is absolutely nothing special. It's essentially all their breakfast items, except their chicken, put into a burrito. But this is the type of thing that I like. I just think breakfast foods, your sausages and bacons and gravies, hash browns, all that stuff, I think it all goes together well enough that you can just put it on top of each other. So this is something that I knew I would like. It's salty and savory. It just tastes like a breakfast bowl rolled up in a tortilla shell. So you can kind of imagine what it's gonna taste like. It's nothing, like I said, nothing like super special. I hope they keep that around. That was only like $3.99. So if you think about it, you get 3 bow rounds, 2 pieces of sausage, egg, cheese, and a tortilla. That's a pretty good breakfast for like $4 or $5. I like that. I'm probably gonna save the other half of that for my breakfast in the morning. I don't know how flexible Bojangles is on like substitutions, but if you could substitute like the sausage for some of their fried chicken in that would be fantastic. Because their chicken, I like their sausage, but obviously they're a chicken place. Their chicken's way better. It would go perfect with some egg and cheese and gravy. So the bird dog, this is something they have had before. I'm trying to get you a good shot without it falling apart. It's something they've had before. It's an item they've had in the past. People seem to love it. It's a popular item. I've seen reviews from years ago when people did it and they love them. So a lot of people were excited that these came back. I'm not a huge fan of like Carolina Gold barbecue sauce. This is okay, but Carolina Gold, a lot of the times it's a little too sweet for me. And that coupled with the pickles, it's not really my style. I don't really like that. I love Bojangles chicken. This isn't terrible, but this is not something I would order again. There's just too much there's too much sweetness going on in it. And Bojangles chicken, although it's seasoned well, it's definitely not spicy. If you had some spice to balance this out, it would be better. So if you're gonna get it, I would recommend getting some hot sauce. I'm sure a lot of people love this type of thing, but for me, I need something to kind of counteract that sweetness a little bit. The pickles, I swear they taste like a bread and butter pickle. They're not a bread and butter, but they're just a little bit of a sweeter pickle. They're not as garlicky and pickly as, I guess it's just a very mild dill pickle, but it doesn't really help the sweetness at all. It almost tastes a little sweet itself. Even their bow sauce, where it's very horseradishy, that would be good. I didn't even think to get that with it, but that would be good. Like their bow sauce, it has that horseradish in it. Just something to complement that sweetness in it. It's just too sweet for me. All right, last but not least, the Peach Cobbler. So it would be a disservice to not warm this up. That's what I'm gonna do. I always warm it up too much. I do this every single time. If you've never had one of Bojangles biscuits, well, okay, for one, if you're not around a Bojangles, obviously it's not your fault, but if you've never had one and you appreciate a good biscuit, you gotta go get one. Bojangles has the best biscuits in fast food, period. In my opinion, way above everybody else. This is just their biscuit, their icing, and peach cobbler pie filling type of thing. It's so hot. This is fine. I'm gonna keep letting the flavor kind of work on me, but their Bowberry Cobbler will forever be the best one. This is good. It just kind of tastes like a peach pie filling you could buy at the store pre-made in like one of the little plastic bags. The only thing I can think is, Bojangles has had Bowberry things since, that's their thing. They've had it forever. So I think they have just really, really, really dialed in that recipe on the Bowberry, because it doesn't taste like, Bowberry is just blueberry, but it does not just taste like blueberry. It's completely different. It tastes very, very unique in its own way. But the strawberry cobbler was kind of just normal, generic, and so is this. It's good, but it ain't great. Obviously, it also does come down to your fruit preference. Out of the three, I would prefer strawberries, but like I said, their Bowberry's better. But if you don't really care for blueberries and you like peaches, you're obviously gonna like this one way better. But that's just my opinion. I think, 1, 2, 3, Bowberry, strawberry, peach. I think that's the ranking, at least for me. But yeah, that's what I got for y'all tonight. Bojangles' 3 newest items, the Bird Dog, Burrito, Peach Cobbler. If y'all enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That's it. That's a review. Y'all take care.